Estimation in software development is one of the trickiest challenges you may face. Whether you are a freelancer or working in a team, nailing down accurate estimation is a key to staying on track. But to be honest, estimation can be a real headache. There are so many variables, and getting it wrong leads to missing the deadline or teams get frustrated. So today I'm sharing 6 practical strategies that help me to improve my estimation process. Let's get into it. First off, try to make things crystal clear. I know it's not very easy, but if you don't understand the scope of the project and the requirement, your estimation will be a shot in the dark. So what to do? Ask questions as much as you can. Doesn't matter if your question is silly or not. Even sometimes if the question sounds simple, it could raise some more important concerns and need more discussions. So don't afraid to ask questions. Let me tell you a short story. I had a time my product manager introduced a new feature and he was eager to start the development as soon as possible, but we didn't really have time for refinement. And what I did was I took extra time for myself to review the feature, and I wrote down all the questions I had, and within the refinement sessions I asked all the questions and tried to make the features crystal clear for myself and the team. But in some other cases you have a little bit more time, and what I would suggest is setting up pre-refinement sessions. This way all the developers and QA and the team members can sitting together and talk about the technical aspect of the feature and raising questions or any concern they have in that pre-refinement sessions, and make many part of the features clear and being ready for the refinement session and giving estimations. There's one thing else sometimes I do is setting up a meeting for a specific topic. For example, on Android, we need to implement a custom view or applying a new architecture. In another case, we want to have a backend changes. We need to sit with the backend crew and talk about the requirement and changes, and if there's any contract need to be defined. And those kind of meetings help to make things clear for the specific topics. Breaking down the feature into smaller parts. Once things are clear, the next move is splitting the feature into smaller chunks. Estimating a big feature is not easy, but when you split it into smaller parts and defining some subtasks like UI development and backend integration, testing, things get much easier, your estimations get more accurate, and you have a clear progress. And even sometimes one of the smaller parts taking too long, you can just adjust the estimation for only that part, and it doesn't ruin the whole estimation. Consider the whole team's effort. Estimation is not only about what you will do. Especially in a cross-functional team, you should be able to estimate the whole software from backend side to QA and different part of front-end side. Even your estimation won't be that accurate as a backend developer. Eventually, you will have a more accurate estimation as a team. Considering a buffer for unforeseen circumstances. Even with the best plans, unexpected things can happen along the way. Last minute changes, bugs, or any external blockers can ruin your estimation. So it's best to consider a buffer. I would say between 10 to 20% work well for most of the cases. This is not about adding fluffs. It's about being prepared for unexpected situations and not ruining the timeline. Use historical data. If you have done similar project or tasks, look back into those to see how long did they take for you. And those are a great reference for you to have a more accurate estimation. But case by case estimation is different, and you cannot give the same estimation. Over time, as you work on more projects, you have more data to pull from. So keep learning and refine your approach. Don't forget to factor in things like meetings, code review, or any other non-coding activities. These are take times too. And remember, estimation is a skill you develop. Sometimes you get it wrong, and that's okay. Just keep learning and involve your team in the team estimation, because that way it's more accurate. To wrap up, reduce ambiguity, break tasks down, understand the feature, consider the team's effort, and buffer time. Use historical data, and always keep learning from past experience. Estimation is not being perfect. It's about being thoughtful and making informed guesses. I'm Ali from the Otago channel. If you found this video useful, please like. And if you had any questions or discussion about estimation, just write it down in the comment. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.